up?
Hello.
Man, Hi, puppy. What's up, dude?
What's up, man?
So these are our natural conversations.
It's memories here and there, but not really a lot. But one of the main memories I have is waiting on the bus, staring at this spider that looked awesome at the bus stands, the covered, and hearing two bombs go off right down the road. I mean, it was so close that it shook the road.
That's wicked.
And it's but shit like that was normal. I mean, during the time. Back in the 80s. It was normal during that time.
I bet all kinds of revolution and shit.
I was watching Community today. I watched the new one.
Oh man, I haven't seen it yet. Meanwhile, I'll have to
I'm
watch
not gonna
that.
ruin anything, but the guy who played Son on the Cosby Show,
Theo.
Theo playing what's her face, killing me, Gloria. And anyway, there's a scene where he's talking to Jeff, and he's wearing a Bill Cosby sweater, and Jeff's like, "I really like your sweater, man." He's like, "Thanks, my dad."
It's kind of one of those either you love it or you hate it.
I gotta go.
Bye, Biz.
Have fun.
Bye.
Bill Cosby himself, man,
Honey.
that's quintessential.
Don't we have that on DVD?
Somewhere, that's the one stand-up show that you have to see. Your life isn't complete until you've seen Bill Cosby himself. It has its merits. I mean, I think it shows off, how hard humans can be in a pinch, individually. But it's always like when you get a group of us together that miracles can happen.
That's what I mean. It's not one person created the atom bomb.
No. That was a team of the best minds.
Exactly.
And when they got together, boom, they made this seemingly impossible event happen.
And so it was just constant war.
I think so.
Go. Is he in the road dead?
No.
Poor Max. Come on,
Oh God.
Max. You forget about you, man?
We did. I mean, in my own experience, and as arbitrary as it is, I wouldn't be where I'm at unless I had, a family unit.
Exactly.
A group of people invested in my well-being.
Exactly. And the thing is, back before we had all these machines, we were like that.
And what do humans always crave and strive for? A sense of belonging. Every situation that we get into, a job, hanging out with friends, social environments, marriage, children, we're always looking for the ability to connect.
Yeah, to have a connection, to be part of something more than yourself.
What I think is that if the marriage of biological and technological were to happen, and we were all connected via our minds to this big information network, it would actually make us more connected as a human race. We would be more at peace because everyone, we're one.
The whole FARC thing, back in, you gotta wonder where a guy's penis goes.
How does he reach? There's no way his little short arms coming out of his fat body can reach it.
It's do you have to separate the fat?
Or how do they have sex with all that?
That's probably not an option.
Yeah,
He's got kids. He's got
Probably
little
some
kids.
kind of an option.
They're nice.
I mean, I guess he could just lift it up and a girl can
Hide under it.
just kind of back up underneath it and lay it on her back and go.
There's already been science fiction writers bring up the subject of a collective consciousness environment where it is true collective, and it's always the Borg, or the Borg, or the Matrix situation. All that, and it's all seemed overwhelmingly negative. But
I remember in Colombia, when I lived before we moved to the U.S.
New perspective,
and
the Catholic Church.
The Catholic Church was involved, and because through the government, and so
is it inevitable?
It's meeting that balance between science. And they started killing priests, and then the community came up and started killing them, and so it just created this division, clusterfuck, and that's how it started.
Killing all you guys at the very beginning, running over to B.
Damn.
And the chopper got me again. Like, the internet already brought us one giant step closer to that goal, you know, if that ever was a goal.
And that's why I found that singularity event so fascinating. I mean, it blew my mind.
It blew my mind the first time I read it. It was just some random book written back in the 40s or 50s, I believe.
Damn.
Some guy just like, he's like,
that far back.
he was looking at it on, like, I guess the big picture.
Wow.
And he's like, some of his predictions have actually come true sort of around when he thought things would be developing as far as technology. And, but yeah, he says that when the mind can interface with a machine, that's when you achieve collective consciousness.
How'd you have another grenade?
2 flashbangs.
I want to go back to visit them so I can like talk to them and get to know them and see, how my dad is, because I really don't know how bad his situation is. Like, he has cancer. I was telling them this. I really like.
What kind of cancer?
That's
bad cancer.
I'm conscious of my dad. Like, you've met John. You've seen how John looks. Like, he looks like he's about 60, but not.
He looks healthy.
He's healthy.
Yeah.
My dad, on the other hand, looks like he's 80. I mean,
Which is kind
and
of
he's the
fucked
same
over.
age as John, and he's fucked over. Like,
We do lose our individuality somewhat.
Combine that with the internet, and that's the instantaneous free flow of information. Like, that's when you don't need schools anymore, because you'd be hooked in from, you know, I guess ideally at a young age,
Learning would be
instantaneous.
I'm eventually gonna have to have the conversation with him again, because it's been 3 years since I
I
talked.
just want him to understand. He won't. I'm not gonna build it up like he's gonna be like, oh no, I'm sorry. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I know it's not gonna happen. Like
Yeah.
like I said, I've talked to him before, and it's.
Yeah.
I mean, he's strong, so he says, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Oh yeah, but it's not.
Shit, but it's like the next day. What does he do? Start off with a
Yeah.
drink of aguardiente. I mean. Anyways, yeah, that's the kind of shit my brother goes through because of my dad.
Like, is rugged individualism a good thing?
Oh, I hit somebody with a grenade.
Really? Just the random throw?
Yeah.
I want to play next.
But you're only her everything whenever she needs something. Even if that needing something is just you to be a backboard for her to spew all her drama
Oh, I
at.
got it, and that's constantly what it is.
B's a hellhole.
Yeah,
Let's just
I'm
go
going
check
to
out C.
Fuck, there's guys coming up to the left.
Bye!
Talk to you later.